Good morning, Ophelia.
Good morning to you too, Matthew.
Is this a sandwich you made for me?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, I see some butter and lettuce. I wonder what other wonders are in the sandwich. What's in this, Ophelia?
I played a trick on you, Matthew. That's lemon juice and toothpaste.
Toothpaste? Ophelia, this isn't nice at all.
It was just a little prank or trick.
It should be something funny for both people, not something that may hurt someone or they wouldn't like.
I'm sorry, Matthew. I didn't know it would hurt someone.
It's okay, Ophelia. I forgive you. You just need to think what the other person may feel.
I understand now that some tricks shouldn't be played if they hurt others.
Thank you for apologizing and understanding, Ophelia.
Did I miss it?
No, we haven't said the letter yet, Torrence. We were saying how tricks are bad.
Someone pulled a prank on me where they picked me up and put me on my back. I couldn't get up for an hour or so. I was so sad and mad.
I'm sure if I was left on my back, I would be upset too. Would you like to say what the letter of the day will be, Torrence?
I would like that a lot. The letter of the day is A.
Well, that's some awesome sauce for sure.
Our first letter girl, Miss A.
Do you have a book picked out for us, Matthew?
And it has to do with playing tricks on people.
What's it called?
Elmer and Snake, written by David McGee.
I'm excited.
Speaking of Ophelia.
Elmer, the patchwork elephant, was thinking. He was thinking that it was a nice day for doing nothing. Nearby were two other elephants.
Look,
Whispered one.
Elmer's thinking of playing a trick on us. Let's play one on him instead.
What shall we do?
Asked the other elephant.
I don't know. I can never think of tricks.
Said the first.
But Snake will know.
Off they went to see Snake.
Hello, Snake.
We want to play a trick on Elmer. What can we do?
Snake thought, then chuckled.
Tell him he's looking pale. Get him to lie down and rest.
He'll see that's not true.
Said one of the elephants. Snake sniggered.
If it's repeated often enough, he'll believe it. You'll see.
The elephants weren't convinced, but they agreed to try Snake's idea because they didn't have any other. On the way home, they asked other animals to help them fool Elmer. Meanwhile, Snake snuck off and told Elmer the idea.
Do as they say, Elmer, and lie down where you usually do.
He said.
I'll bring some white mud from the pool and rub you with it. It will make you look pale. They want to trick you, but we'll trick them.
All right, Snake,
said Elmer. Soon after, Elmer met Leopard, who said,
Are you feeling all right, Elmer? You look pale.
Do I?
said Elmer.
Oh dear.
Then every animal that Elmer met said, Are you feeling all right, Elmer? You look pale. And Elmer said,
Do I? Oh dear.
When Elmer returned to the other elephants, Snake was busy dragging a very large leaf towards Elmer's favorite lying down place. On the leaf was a pile of white mud.
Here comes Elmer.
The elephants whispered to each other. Then out loud they said,
How are you feeling all right, Elmer?
You look pale.
You should lie down and rest.
Elmer just nodded and went to his usual place.
It's working,
chuckled the elephants. Snake was ready, and, using a smaller leaf, covered Elmer with a thin coat of mud. Elmer giggled.
Stop. They'll notice,
said Snake, then finished and hid. Elmer was left with his colors looking paler under the thin coat of mud.
I'll go and peek at Elmer,
said an elephant. Elmer was asleep. Being covered with mud is relaxing, especially when you feel like doing nothing. The elephant returned to the others.
He's very quiet, and he really does look pale.
The elephants laughed. One said,
Snake said that if we told Elmer often enough, he'd believe it. Now you're believing it too. Go and look again.
While they were talking, Snake gently covered Elmer with more mud. Elmer slept on. The elephants found Elmer paler than ever and hurried away to get the others. Snake covered Elmer yet again, then hid as the elephants arrived.
He's getting paler all the time.
Said the first elephant.
What shall we do?
We'll have to ask Snake.
Said another. Snake heard and hurried home. When the elephants arrived, Snake was waiting. He acted surprised.
Believing you are ill can make you ill,
He said.
The way to cure Elmer is to tickle him.
At first, the elephants were shocked, but Snake convinced them, and they hurried away to try the cure. Elmer awoke feeling strange. The mud had dried, making a stiff cover all over him. At the same time, the elephants tiptoed up and started to tickle him. Elmer laughed and jumped up, bursting out of his mud shell like a chick breaking out of an egg. His colors showed as brightly as ever.
Hurrah!
Shouted the elephants.
It worked. Snake was right.
Elmer laughed.
Snake? He's a crafty one. You thought you were tricking me. I thought I was tricking you. And Snake tricked us all. It's Snake we should tickle.
But Snake, being sensible, had gone on vacation. So the elephants tickled each other and anyone else that was around, until the jungle rocked with the sound of laughter.
Did you all like that story?
I think Elmer's nice.
There was a lot of tricks in that story, and none of them were too mean.
It was all good and fun at the end of the story where they all had fun afterwards.
And none of them were too mean. I appreciate you choosing that story, Matthew, and explaining to me earlier why playing mean tricks aren't nice.
I'm glad you listened, and I think it's time we listen to Miss A.
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, meet Miss A.
Well, I'm so happy to be Miss A. And I'm so happy to come and play. Oh dear, I almost forgot to say that when I'm happy, I sneeze all day. All day I'm sneezing at you. When I get happy at you, or silly slappy at you. Give me a hanky, please, 'cause I've got to sneeze at you. I suppose you've noticed that when I sneeze, I don't sneeze sneezes like others sneeze. I blow my own kind of special breeze. I mean, I sneeze in the way I please. All day I'm sneezing at you. When I get happy at you, or silly slappy at you. Give me a hanky, please, 'cause I've got to sneeze at you. All day I'm sneezing at you. When I get happy at you, or silly slappy at you. All day I'm sneezing at you. When I get happy at you.
Two.
Bless you, Torrance.
Thank you.
That was a big sneeze for a little turtle.
I get that from my dad.
Is he nice?
He's the nicest turtle you could ever meet.
We'll have to invite him over sometime then.
That would be amazing.
Well, Torrance, I invited my friend to help draw with you. She's really good at it, and should be here already.
A new friend. Yay!
Hello, Torrance. My name's Olivia.
Nice to meet you, Olivia. Do you think you could help me up?
Of course I can.
Thank you, Olivia.
So, Torrance, what would you like to draw today?
An ant with a red apple.
That's a great idea.
How you draw an ant? What if that ant is an ant to a smaller ant? That's a small ant. How do you draw an apple? Apples are yummy. That looks really good.
Well, let's look at both of them.
Yours looks so much better than mine, Olivia. I want to be able to draw like you when I'm older.
You'll be able to sometime. It just takes a little while and a lot of practice. You may become better than me too one day.
That would be awesome to be like you.
Oh, it's getting late, you two. Ophelia just left for the night. I'm getting really tired. Would you guys mind saying goodnight to everyone for me?
Sure, no problem, Matthew.
Alright, thanks. Bye, everyone. I'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week with more fun, books, and drawings.
Bye, everyone.